Guys, today we got a very interesting video. I am going to go through my exact strategy moving into the FOMC meeting in just 2 days. I'm going to go through exactly how I'm going to set up my new bot, which I think is actually going to be more profitable than my previous bots here. I'm going to go through my exact buy-in orders I will be executing here during the volatility of the FOMC meeting. So guys, if you're interested in jumping on to the next bots I am going to set up here, make sure to stick around for the rest of this video. I'm going to show you the exact settings and exactly how to do that. So welcome back everybody, my name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you are new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. So let's get straight into it, guys. Since my video yesterday, we have seen Bitcoin go down a little bit, but basically it's been mostly moving sideways. Now, I did give you one scenario yesterday, how on the daily time frame we were actually hitting this 100 day moving average, the purple line here, and how things were potentially setting up for a major move here. That was all based on the traditional markets opening up with a major move, either to the up or to the downside. But what we did see for the traditional markets is absolutely nothing. It opened up and it has basically been going sideways since yesterday night. So yeah, this is what we got. And of course, Bitcoin as a result actually did not do that much. In fact, we went down slightly, but not major moves here for Bitcoin, unfortunately. I was hoping for this to be the catalyst for a major move. Still, we can see that, but this was not the time. Maybe when the real markets opens up later today, this is the futures market, but when the real markets opens up, maybe we're going to have a decisive move here, and we could still see that scenario play out with a break above the purple line here potentially. So we're still keeping an eye on that, guys. But we do have the major things going on later on this week, which is the FOMC meeting, of course. And depending on what comes out of this, you are going to have a major move. You're definitely going to have major volatility. Now, 80% of the people are expecting a 0.75 basis point move, and a 0.5% move is expected by 20% of the people. Okay, so these are kind of the general factors we go into the FOMC meeting and we need to pay attention to. Okay, so what am I going to do personally? Well, I am going to add, because as you can see here, we are now at a relatively sideways consolidation. I mean, we have been above this orange box for a while, but what you can also see, guys, and this is the major thing, is that we are forming a little bit of a double top pattern here. And this is one of the most reliable patterns, guys. It's a bearish sign, which means that if we come down here, and this is not, tradable until we see this, but if Bitcoin price goes down here and we break the neckline, which would be this one, that is in general going to be a bearish sign, taking us down to approximately, well, it's actually below the orange box here. So in other words, if we break this neckline, but pay attention to this because we do have the orange box here, and I do think that the orange box is actually going to be strong support for Bitcoin. So what am I personally going to do? I am going to add a trade here at the orange box, but I know very well that we're going to see massive volatility. Maybe something completely unexpected is going to be said by the Fed on Wednesday, which could potentially drag us down below this buy-in order. And by the way, the buy-in order would be inside of the orange box. I'm very well aware of that. So of course, I am, in that case, going to add a stop loss right below the orange box. So the downwards move for this trade is going to be very limited. Buying inside of the orange box, taking that stop loss, getting out of the trade if we fall down below the actual edge here. So that is one trade I am looking to do, guys. Of course, we could also see a move to the upside based on the FOMC meeting. So if we see that move, the next level of resistance is 21,700, and then you have 22,300. Now, what I'm also going to do, guys, apart from potentially shorting from this point up here, again, adding that stop loss on the above the edge of the orange box here, and also adding a buy order here down here and the stop loss below the edge of the orange box. That is the two trades I'm looking to make. So I am prepared for both scenarios. I'm able to make money on both scenarios because I do think there's a likely chance that we are at least going to see a short-term rejection from these levels, guys. What I'm also going to do is add a trading bot. As you know, I've been running these for a while. They have been trading this sideways movement right here, okay? They've been trading this, but since we are not in this price range anymore, I need to add a new bot to trade, and I'm going to add between this range. I'm going to add between 19,800 and 21,700. So this range I'm looking to trade. I'm going to show you now exactly how to do that. So the first thing, if you want to join this trading bot, is you need an OKX account. So if you do not have an OKX account yet, make sure to go down to the top of the description. You got this link right here, and you are also able to claim up to $10,000 in bonus by using this link right here. Once you have your OKX account, if you want to see the same or have the same layout as I am having here, what you do is you go to the top right, you click this layout button here, you go to the Pro layout, which makes it so that you have the exact same layout as I have right here. What you then go is you go to the Bitcoin to USDT perpetual. So you click this button here, you go to the Bitcoin USDT perpetuals, and to get this view, you can go to trade up here, and then you go to contract and margin trading, which takes you to this. Then just like I said, Bitcoin to USDT perpetuals, then you go to the trading bot tab right here, you add manual, and this is important. You can choose either long, short, or neutral. Now what this means is basically, if you use the long setting, it is not going to short. And if you click the short setting, you are not going to long. If you use the neutral, it is going to both long and short. In practicality, what this means is that if the Bitcoin price goes up here, if you have set it to only long, it is not going to short from this level, which could be good or bad. I mean, if the price gets rejected from this point and you start to go down again, you are not going to get the profits from those shorts. But the good thing is that if we break through this level, and you are at a long only setting, that means that you are not going to be in a short position, and thus also you're not going to lose out on money in unrealized profits and losses as we are going above here. Remember, it's shorting from this position, so it would be holding a short if we break through this level. So those are just technicalities. What I am going to do, guys, I'm going to go for the neutral setting, because I think that, you know, both longing and shorting is a good way to make profit if you're expecting Bitcoin to trade in a range. What you can also do, guys, is you can use a neutral setting. You can use a stop loss so that if we go down or above a certain level, it is going to get out of that trade anyway. So I choose the neutral. I take the range I want to trade, which again was 19,800 up to 21,700, 19,800, 21,700. I will do 12 grids here. I want this bot to be fairly active. And by the way, guys, you do not have to use the perpetuals. You do not have to do this on leverage. You can also use the spot trading bot. If you want to use the spot trading bot, you just go to spot here, and then you pick the USD or Bitcoin USDC or any trading pair you want to have here. But I'm going to use a leverage bot for this particular bot. So I'm using a 5x here. I will be using 5,000 as margin. Click create here. So you can see my bot is now set up. And what I can also go to the right here, if I want to add a take profit or stop loss, I can do that. So if price were to go down, let's say I can add 19,000 down here, 19,700, which if we go down to this level, remember the bot would be having long positions, and I can add a take profit. Essentially, it would be, both of these would be stop losses since I'm using a neutral setting. So I can go to like 20,800. So if it goes above any of these levels, the bot is going to get out of this position. So I do not hold a losing position. So let's go ahead and add these actually. So there we go. So let's see now, guys, if this bot is going to be as successful as the previous bots. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. But also, I am prepared for major volatility on the FOMC meeting. So yeah, I'm not ruling out us going to any of these levels, hitting that take profit or stop loss level, but we will see about that. Other than that, I want to show you this chart. So this is the asset managers, the smart money. And as you can see, they are still increasing their longs here. They have increased their longs. They have withdrawn some of their shorts. So they have closed some of their shorts. They believe that we are going to see some more upside for the traditional markets here, which is of course going to lead into better prices for the crypto markets as well. Now, one thing I want to show you is the balance sheet of the Fed, which is the white line. You have the S&P 500, which is the blue, and the orange is, of course, Bitcoin price is the blue, and the orange is the S&P 500. And what you can see is that there's a very clear correlation between the Fed balance sheet, how much money they're printing, as well as Bitcoin and the S&P 500. So I will continue to watch this white level, guys, this white line, which is the Fed balance sheet. If this shrinks, of course, we can expect the Bitcoin price and the markets in general to go down. And if this starts, if we get some kind of indication that we're going to see more money printing, this is a very important chart to be on the lookout for then, because that would, of course, also mean that the balance sheet goes up and the Bitcoin, as long as we do have this correlation, Bitcoin, S&P 500, also goes up. Guys, that's what I got for you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.